Hello and welcome to the Blackstone Solicitors channel. Today we're exploring something that often marks the very first stage of taking on a commercial property: heads of terms for a commercial lease. They might sound a bit technical, but understanding them can save you time, money, and quite a few legal headaches. So let's break it down. When you're about to lease a property for your business, whether it's a shop, an office, or a warehouse, the first document you'll usually see isn't the full lease. Instead, it's something called the heads of terms. This is essentially a summary of the main points that both the landlord and tenant have agreed in principle before the detailed legal drafting begins. Think of it as the blueprint for the lease, a document that sets out the key terms in plain language so that everyone knows where they stand before the lawyers get to work. So, what do these heads of terms actually cover? Typically, they'll include details like the length of the lease, the rent, when it's paid, any rent reviews, who's responsible for repairs and maintenance, and whether there are any break clauses or renewal options. They'll also clarify what the property can be used for, how service charges are handled, and whether a deposit or guarantee is required. It's not the formal contract, it's more like the handshake before the paperwork. But don't let that make you think it's unimportant. The heads of terms can have a huge influence on the lease that follows. If they're unclear or incomplete, that can lead to delays, misunderstandings, and sometimes costly disputes further down the line. Imagine you've found the perfect premises for your cafe or design studio. You're eager to sign and get started. The landlord's agent sends you a heads of terms document. It looks straightforward, you skim through, nod along, and everyone's happy. Until later, when the full lease arrives and you discover you're responsible for repairing the roof, or that the rent review could double your payments in a few years. That's why it's so important to get legal advice at the heads of terms stage. A solicitor can spot those hidden pitfalls early on and make sure what's agreed reflects your understanding of the deal. At Blackstone Solicitors, we always encourage clients to treat the heads of terms seriously. While they're not usually legally binding, they set the tone for everything that follows. If the key terms are properly negotiated and recorded at the start, the lease process will run far more smoothly. If not, you can expect delays, frustration, and potentially expensive renegotiations later. We also make sure that important details aren't missed. Things like rent-free periods, service charge caps, or who covers insurance costs. These might sound minor, but over the course of a long lease, they can make a significant financial difference. Another common question we get asked is whether the heads of terms can be changed later. The short answer is yes, they can be amended if both parties agree. But it's much better to get them right from the outset. Once solicitors start drafting the lease based on those terms, every change takes time and adds cost. So, to put it simply, the heads of terms are the foundation of your commercial lease. They set out the key principles of the deal, help avoid misunderstandings, and give everyone a clear roadmap for the legal process that follows. If you're a landlord or a tenant about to enter into a commercial lease, getting expert advice at this early stage can save you from serious issues later. At Blackstone Solicitors, we work with clients to review and negotiate heads of terms to make sure their interests are protected from day one. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more legal insights from the team here at Blackstone Solicitors. And if you're about to take on a new commercial property or need guidance on your heads of terms, get in touch with us. We'd be delighted to help you move forward with confidence. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.